Hello and welcome to another video. Welcome to Mike's Retro Tech and the Retro Tech Loft. I've received the parcel. It came yesterday, 28th of September 2022, and it came very well packaged. I've opened it to make sure it was what it was, because I was expecting quite a few. But as you can see, very well packaged, this way up, very fragile contents, and it was very well secured, very well taped up. Oh, there's my invoice actually, I'll take that out. Oh, I'll take that out of there because I'll need to look at that in a minute. And it came overnight via APC, which is unusual because the price I paid was free postage, but it came overnight courier, so that can't be cheap. But anyway, opening it, everything is so well packaged. It's not a standard box, the box has been made up, but it's one of those things, isn't it? Loads of bubble wrap, loads of packing peanuts, and what it is inside was this long tube. Now you can probably guess what it is by the size and the shape of it, but it's what I've been waiting for. This is the replacement roller for the OKI 321 ML Elite printer. I knew what it was by the weight of the actual box. So there we go. So there we are. So you remember from the printer refurb, these were broken. This was broken. Yeah, so it goes in that way in the printer. And it's obviously, it's been used. It's got marks on the roller, but it's completely straight and nothing here is broken. So this should now fix my printer and allow me to print properly straight without this wobbling left and right. And it was that bit that I was missing. So as you can see, I think in here there is, it's not even like a little Allen key, like a little nut. It's just a straight through piece of metal that's been pushed in. It's like a rivet, so that would never have come out, so you have to buy the whole of this in one go. But anyway, that side's, you see, okay, on there as well there's a spring, so that was missing off mine, so I don't know where that spring had gone. Yeah, that definitely is broken off on mine, so this is good. So I'm going to put this in the printer now. I'm going to clean it off first with some IPA and then put it in the printer, and then we'll test the printer and see whether it actually works as it should. And I'm sure it will do, because it's just replacement of these, and it's those that you can't get hold of.
A few moments later.
Okay, so if you remember from a couple of videos ago, this is the printer. It was printing, but it was a bit wonky. As you can see, the line space is not correct because this roller wasn't moving properly. So hopefully, with this new roller in, it will work as it should and as it was originally. And also that's a bit loose, so that now will go into the new roller and we should be fine. Actually, it needs a clean, that. Ugh, that is filthy. Yeah, there we go. So the whole printer does actually need a good clean, which I probably will do once I know it's working. Probably could do with a soak in some IPA, actually, that. Yeah. Right, okay, so, yeah. That obviously is broken, so that does need to be clicked back in there with something like some epoxy resin as opposed to some glue. I don't think the super glue is as good as it used to be for that sort of plastic. Right, so we can do that one again, that's fine, that's neither here nor there. Okay, so what else did we take off last time? We took off that. Was it? Yeah, that one came off, okay. And then this came off, I believe. So one thing I have noticed on this, I forgot to put the little spring thing back in there, so that's my fault. And that in there. Okay, so what have we got here? We've got that broken bit there, and we've got that broken bit there, which is fine. So that doesn't come out because we need to take this case off. Right. So that's what we did last time without smashing these, because these are already broken, aren't they? So let's see. This is what we did last time, isn't it? In there and in there. And in there. Oh, yeah, there we go. And the whole lot just on the front comes off like so. Yeah, so that does need. So super glue is not very good, so it does need epoxy resin. Yeah, we'll have to put the epoxy resin on that. That'll be fine. That's actually just a clip that holds the circuit board in. So for the moment, I don't think we need that. Oh, haha. Right. That spring I thought came out of there, but the spring's already in. So there's a spring somewhere else. That's a bit of a kicker, isn't it? Damn. Right, anyway, let's take out is that from there? Does that come out? Does that want to come out? How does that come out? Oh yeah, like that. Or it should be anyway. Yeah, there we go. Right. So, oh, as a comparison, that is the one that I fixed. Can you see how bent the cog is against that one, which is the correct one, which is the one that's working. And again, the same with that. That's the one that I fixed. That's the new one. So there might be some spare parts in that, but I doubt it very much. So what have we got there? We've got that. Is that a bit bent? No, that goes down there. That was in there. Yeah, that's fine. So I think that goes. Oh. Yeah, in there like that, and in there like that. And that goes in there. And that. Does that go in there? Why is that not going in? Because of that, maybe. There. Right, so that's fitted in there now. So there we go. So I'm really not liking that. That really should be a lot better than it is. And that is really quite poor as well, that. How the heck? Oh, that way. Yes, it went that way, didn't it? Yeah. Like that. But, of course, it's got glue on it now, which means it's not going to make a good contact. Right, took the glue off there. Where's the... Everything's falling apart. Everything's falling apart. Get back up there, you so-and-so. Yeah, there we go. Right, so can we glue this then again now? With some better Yoo-hoo glue, as opposed to the glue that I used before. Right, let's try that like that. See, that's not gluing. Ooh. Why is that not gluing? Oh, except it is gluing on my fingers. It's just glue everywhere. That's not good. Be careful when you're doing this. Make sure the glue only goes on where you want it to. Not anywhere else, otherwise it's going to stick to your fingers. Whoa, that's not sticking at all. Nope. Right, I'm going to have to use epoxy resin on that. That's a bit of a kicker, isn't it? Right. Really should be on there, but I don't think it matters. Anyway, let's put the lid on and let's make sure. I'll put that in there so we know that we need to fix that in the future. Yeah, it's in my little pot of stuff. And then we can put that on. Yeah. Oh. Is that right? Just move it off the desk a minute so I can see. Oh no, that isn't correct, is it? Sorry I'm doing this off camera, but it's a bit easy for me to do it. There we go. Yes, that's better. Right. Oh, yes and no. Why is that not going in? There. Right, so why is that not pushing down there now? Oh, because it's not. Because it's not actually in there. There we go. There we are. Right, we're in. We're in. We've done it. We've done it. There we go. Right. So that needs to go back on there. And that needs to go back. Hang about. What's going on here? Oh, there we are. There we are. In it fits. Right. So that's that bit done. There we go. Excellent. And then that bit goes on the front. Like that. Fantastico. And then that. Yeah, there we are. Sounds like in there it's not catching. It sounds like some of the teeth are broken. Right, we'll have to have a look at that, but we'll plug him in. Yeah, and also the cable is really filthy. That needs a good old clean with some IPA, which I can do in a bit. Right, printer's there. I'm going to put a piece of fanfold, single piece of fanfold paper in, just to see whether it works properly on the 132 columns. So we'll get a piece of fanfold. sure I don't damage any of the other bits of paper, because they are really quite old and fragile and, you know, tend to get bent and broken. We don't want it to get damp either. Get some cling film on that, some saran wrap, I think. Right, so we can put this in there like that. Make sure it's on form feed. So turn it on. Right, so then turn it off, press the print button as we did previously, and then turn on. So we can do form feed. Yeah, that's fine, out it comes. And then we turn off. Right, look at that. Perfectly, obviously it was too far that way and it needs to be more that way, but perfectly aligned. So the line spacing now is correct. The old roller with the broken, yeah, as you can see, the broken pieces, that one's alright because that one was epoxied as well. But yeah, you see, so it just doesn't work. It's just not worth repairing. Yeah, there you go, another broken one. Yeah, it's really pretty bad, that. So yeah, not much I can do really with that. It's just not, it's not worth saving. So that one, even though it was repaired because it was a bendy gear, it didn't do the line spacing properly. Now I've got a properly replaced one. The line spacing is correct as it should be. So that is perfect. So I'm well happy with that. That is, as far as I'm concerned, a fully working print now. Yes, it looks rubbish here, but that's one of those things. It's the lid. That's all it is. This is rubbish. This needs redoing. Again, another video that I can do. And it's very yellow, but again, a retro bright maybe. I'm not bothered because the printer itself works physically, mechanically it's working fine, and that's all I wanted to do. So printer working, job done. I'm going to try it on my Einstein next and we'll see what happens and what it looks like printing. I need to find my printer cable first. I think it's downstairs in the business office, not the studio room. And then we'll try that, we'll hook it up and we'll see whether we can print with graph draw or something like that and do a demo of that. But yeah, so there we go. So that was the replacement of the crappy, what do you call it, the platen, the roller with the broken bits, and the refurbished, the repaired, the attempted repair of the cogs, with a refurbished one that came out of a broken Microline 321 Elite, or a 391 Elite, I believe it was. So yeah, so there we go. So that's it. So please subscribe to the channel, click the bell notification icon, and then select all so you get notifications when I upload more videos. Do yourself a favour and download the mobile app, and then enable push notifications so that then you get immediate notification when I've uploaded. Leave me a like, leave me a comment, and you know, let me know whether you still use these dot matrix. It's very old technology. Don't think many people use them. Possibly still use them for, I don't know, mission critical things, check printing, don't know, can't remember. Never seen them recently in the last 10 years that I've been working commercially in Microsoft products. So, you know, old hat but retro and vintage technology. So there we go. So yeah, as ever, thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Bye bye.